Hey, you want to know why the governments aren't calling for the UK and the United States governments aren't calling for a ceasefire in Gaza?
Because we've got to destroy Hamas right now, and we have to.
So the guy who's the
Rishi Sunak.
What do they call him? The prime minister?
Yeah.
The prime minister of I gotta call my friend John McGuire. The prime minister, his father signed a $1.5 billion deal with British Petroleum, who have been awarded a license from Israel to exploit Palestinian gas resources.
Well, good for him. It sounds like their family's doing very well. Right. He's a prime minister. His dad's got this deal. That is a good family.
Can you ever imagine believing what you hear on the news? Can you ever imagine that?
Not now. There was a time.
So his name is Sunak, and his family signed a $1.5 billion deal with BP before oil and gas license announcement.
What?
Rishi Sunak's family firm, Infosys, signed a $1.5 billion deal with British Petroleum just 2 months before Rishi Sunak opened hundreds of new licenses for oil and gas.
What's the opposite of a conflict of a confluence of interest?
Look at that. So if you Google it, Israel hands out gas concessions to British Petroleum, Eni, as Gaza war. These companies will explore
Israel's Leviathan Field. I love the names of things.
Yeah, me too. The country's largest and one of the world's biggest deep water gas. Israel awards gas exploration license. There it is. EIBI, Israel's upstream despite war in Gaza. So despite the war, they're still making money because that's what this is all about. BP still pushing forward with Israel gas. This is unfreaking believable.
Oh, I get credit to Thunberg on the case to expose this.
Infosys is involved in $172 million worth of contracts with the UK government, or pound, I guess. What is Infosys? Do we want to find out? Infosys, do we need to know? It's an IT company that specializes in consulting and IT services. Their website claims the company is a global leader in consulting, outsourcing, and next-generation services, enabling clients to create and execute digital transformation, and it was named as one of the top 150 IT companies in the world last year. Who owns it? Well, under information released publicly by the firm, their latest annual report showed that the company was founded by Rishi Sunak's father-in-law. Rishi's wife, Ashada Murthy, is reported on one of the findings as having a 0.93% interest in the business, amounting to 38.9 million shares, which is estimated to be worth around 89 million pounds. The report shows that dividends paid to her amount to around 12 million pounds each year, but until recently, she was not liable for UK tax on account of her non-domestic status. What is the government's link to Infosys? Well, it has this week come to light from Contracts Finder that the government's own database of public sector tenders and contracts that the business has been involved in public sector contracts worth 172 million pounds. Information published on the fact-giving site states that the IT company has signed contracts with the UK government to provide a range of services to a number of...
Like what?
This is unbelievable. So let's look at this. Map 1, location of the 3 assessment units in the Levant Basin province in the Eastern Mediterranean. So, doesn't matter. We know what this is. So this is what this is, Kurt. What do you think, baby?
I think it's the whole world is a stage, and all your politicians are actors. And
yeah,
if you believe in any of it, you are the biggest chump in the world.
You are the biggest chump in the world.
It's like you have a face mask over your goddamn brain.
This is, of course.
People, every day after the show, I go back and I like, this is great to know. And meanwhile, most people I know are like, Trump. That's all they know.
That's all they know is Trump. That is it. Trump, we got to save democracy. Trump.
The MCU's not doing well. That's there you go. And it's something with sports.
Hey, come see us doing a live stand-up show. We'll be in Burbank, California, Oxnard, California, Venice, California, Palmdale, California. Then we're going to Omaha, Des Moines, Milwaukee, Lansing, Bend, Oregon, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, and Boston, Massachusetts. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for all those tickets.